19th, Saturday, September 19th, at the Celtic Festival in Olcott, New York, from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. We're going to be opening the festival, and I invite everybody out to come out and see it, even if you are not familiar with or don't know anything about Celtic music. It's a great event to spend the entire day at, and it's a family event. Bring people from 8 to 80, and they'll all enjoy it. There's Celtic arts, and there's all sorts of things going on there besides music. Of course, the music there is great, but other than the music, there's Highland games, and there's just so many other things to see and do there.
And Olcott's such a pretty place to go. Where is it? Kroll Park?
Kroll Park, on the lakeside of Kroll Park.
You go to Olcott, that's like, I got relatives that live there. And then you've got Kroll Park.
Right.
So it's easy.
Right
you
out
can't miss it.
East on Route 18, you cannot miss it.
Yeah, no, you can't miss it. So what are you going to do now with this Voodoo Chili?
Well, we're going to mix it up, and I'm going to show you, there's actually, believe it or not, there's actually a method to the madness to mixing this up.
I believe it. Because I can see some thought has gone into this chili.
That's right. Now remember, the thing that makes Tom Keefer's Voodoo Chili outstanding for you busy moms and dads out there is the fact that you can whip this up really quickly. Now the meat's been browned. Now it's time to just throw it all together. And you might think that the meat would go in first. Yeah. But it does not. Strangely enough...
Thank God they didn't put me in charge of it.
Strangely enough, the onions go in first. Now you might say, why the onions first? Well, I'll tell you.
Have you been heating that pan with nothing in it the whole time? Because that's going to sizzle back at you, Tom.
I know, but it's been on very low heat.
Are you wearing safety goggles?
I did not follow proper safety procedures.
OSHA procedures. Okay, go ahead.
That's right. Okay, see, I have it on very low heat, Lori.
Okay, I didn't sizzle.
So, anyways, why the onions first? Well,
why, Tom?
They start out at the...
Why the onions first, Tom?
Because they start out at the bottom of the pan. And later on, when the liquid is added, they'll eventually come up. But this way, it gets a good start. I could probably raise the temperature a little bit now. And when I'm cooking this at home, the first thing I do is I do it in a crock pot, and I just plug the crock pot in, get it started, and I just throw the onions in while I'm getting the meat ready and getting the cans open. So that's all right. But that's all right. We're still cooking with gas.
So you could do this early in the day, put it in your crock pot, and when you come home, voila.
Not only that, Lori, that's true. You're so smart. Not only that, but you could even go one step further, and before you go to bed at night, you can whip this up, have it made in the crock pot, come out in the morning, stick it on there, put it on low, and when you come home from work or the kids come home from school, it's ready. All right, now we've got the onions in there. Next.
What would you like next?
The beans were next, so we'll put those in.
Any particular order?
No, the beans.
Did you throw the cover of the beans in there too?
I didn't throw it in there. It kind of fell, but I'm taking that out right now. That's not part of the recipe.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't something that makes it extra special.
Extra iron.
That metallic taste to everything. Okay, all right. Just check in there.
And then next would be the chili beans with the mild sauce.
Chili beans with the other bush beans.
Yes.
Right. Okay. With the mild sauce.
Yes. The grillin beans, the Bush's grillin beans, is to take the place of. I'm doing real good here, aren't I? Is to take the place of Peggy.
Don't laugh, people. He's a professional.
Peggy Watson's.
And then the. Just the
Got to
beans.
mix it up a little bit. The beans with the onions, mix them together a bit. Yes. Once again, that's to take the place of Peggy Watson from Niagara-on-the-Lake, her secret recipe for baked beans.
We need to get Peggy on here.
We will.
A secret recipe for baked beans, although in time constraints, I just take, the either Bush's baked beans or Grandma Brown's.
Both good choices. And then next we have the diced tomatoes with green chilies.
That's important, the green chilies.
Yes, it is.
Now, I didn't take the whole lid off of this particular can, so...
Probably a good idea. It would have ended up in the pot. And as the ingredients continue here, this is getting... I'll have to mix it once again.
Will I have to stir this pot throughout the day?
When it's cooking, I only stir it.
Watch. Oh, here, I'm just going to take the top right off
Thanks.
of this before he...
Well, it's actually it only gets splattering. While I'm cooking it, I'm usually at work and the kids are at school when it's cooking. So I usually just stir it once when I get it going, and then the next time when I come home, I stir it, and then I usually stir it a few times before it's served, several times before it's stirred.
Are you ready for the mild chili powder yet?
Not quite yet. What I need to do is, that's the very last thing.
Okay.
What I need to do is, Lori, if you could help me out, if you could fill this with water. Just add water. If only it was that easy, folks.
The entire container, Tom?
Yes.
Happy to be of assistance.
Thank you. She's a good assistant. Okay, and then we're...
Someday I hope to have my own cooking show.
I don't pour the whole thing in. I just get it to the point where it's a little thinner, but not too soupy. Okay, so that's right about now. Now it's for the last ingredient, and this is something that...
Well, you don't have the beef in yet.
That's right. Now, the second to last ingredient is the meat, which as I said before, could also be ground pork or ground turkey. This is ground beef. Could be...
You know what, Tom? We're coming up to the end of it, so I'm going to take a quick break.
Sure.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up a little of the chili that you brought with you. When we come back, we're going to see the final product.
All right.
I think that's important. After Tom's put all this time in explaining step by step the Voodoo Chili. We'll be right back.
The final ingredient was I put in one of those large spoonfuls of this chili powder. It may seem like a lot, but once you add the powder, then you add a little bit more water. So it was one more can of this water, and it's ready to go. It's cooking away and ready for your...
And it's perfect. It's perfect chili. Perfect Voodoo Chili.
Mmm.
People at work are going to enjoy this. Thank you, Tom.
They're going to love it. It was my pleasure.
Go check him out at Alcott at the Celtic Festival. Recycle your cans. Don't forget to do that.
That's right. And don't forget, Tom Keefer's Voodoo Chili, perfect for back to school, and football season is here.
We'll see you next week. Hi, Lori and friends.
Funding for Lori and Friends provided by Waste Management. Think green, think waste management.